Hey, it's the end of the day, almost time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. Watson has no sound. Everybody else good? Never mind. Okay. How's everybody doing on this kind of, sort of holiday, bank holiday, Veterans Day? Thank you for your service if you're a veteran. Today is November 11th. Currently have the S&P up 20 points, NASDAQ down 47, Russell up 2, and the Dow up 594. So the Dow's up 1.25%, while the NASDAQ is still a little bit red. Gold's up 0.25%, silver's up 1.3%. Notes and bonds are both about 0.33% higher. 10-year yield down almost 1%. Oil's up 1.5%. Natural gas up almost 5%. Soybeans finished red. Wheat flat. Corn up 0.5%. Euro and the pound are both, Euro's up 0.25%. Pound is slightly red. Bitcoin back down 3%, about 103,000. VIX down 1.5%, currently at 17.33. As far as my trading today, VIX are doing well so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tranches. I've had some one-sided stops, but still have some open. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tranches open. They would love to pin. If SPX could accommodate, that'd be really nice. Really nice after the brutality it gave me yesterday. S&P, NASDAQ trading at highs. I also did a 1 DTE iron Condor, which I transformed into a bullish vertical. It looks like this here. So if we could expire tomorrow above 68.60, that would hit max profit, which is less than 10 points away right now. Day trading had one loss, one win. So small green. And then I also put on a swing trade in the euro, which is currently a little bit green right now. Let's see what else. Oh, CoreWeave. I did that bearish earnings fly. That is working perfectly. I already took 2 of 3 off. My last one is up about 170%. So I'll let that one continue to try to squeeze a little bit more out of that one. And I think that is it for me today as far as my trades go. Didn't do any calendars. Had a pretty whippy little morning, and then all of a sudden it took off. Continued the squeeze. Bitcoin's been weak all day. Looking at some of the other main stocks, Apple's at highs. Microsoft is near highs. Amazon's been pretty choppy, but it's not too far off its highs of day. Same with Google. Netflix at highs. Tesla's been a little bit weaker. Nvidia's kind of mid-range. Goldman and Bank of America have been strong. JP Morgan kind of flat. Crypto stocks weak. Coinbase is down 3.5. MSTR down almost 2. Hood chopping near yesterday's lows. Chips have been relatively weak also. Most of them trading below yesterday's lows. Did not do any almos today. We just kind of chopped out of the gate. So I didn't do anything. And then we started getting real spiky. So I didn't do anything early. And then we just trended. So there's no interest in getting in, all of midday. Maybe, towards the end of the day here, maybe an hour ago would have been the best option as far as I'm concerned. But no, I didn't take any. Let's see what else is going on. We had some Fed speakers today. Trump did a speech at a veterans recognition deal. But didn't say too much. I listened in for a while. Excuse me, no, tomorrow are the Fed speakers. Today, we have one Fed speaker, but it's after the market closes, so really nothing today. Tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 during market hours and 1 after as far as Fed speakers. CPI and PPI on Thursday and Friday still showing as tentative, so I'm not sure what's up with those yet. Didn't really have any red line news items on financial juice. Just kind of a bank holiday kind of day. Whippy and then drifty. I did see financial juice did do the market on open order, and they'll be doing the market on close today too after having issues the last couple days. You almost always get a big market on close number the last day of the month. And then otherwise, really, we're just looking at it as a reference to see like anything plus or minus 3 billion is really nothing, which is what happens most of the time. But sometimes you get a small number and the market moves in the last 10 minutes. Sometimes you get a big buy number and it sells off. Sometimes you get a big sell number and it goes up. So I wouldn't really read too much into it. If you get, like I said, if you get above 3 billion, either 3 billion buy side or 3 billion sell side, you almost always see a pretty decent move, but nothing real actionable. Yeah, I did a little course on the MOC, just to kind of track it. I really put it out there as a way to just kind of show what I was doing without really, I didn't really have any specific action. I thought if it's a 3 billion or more buy number, going long could be something to look at. 3 billion sell or bigger could be a shorting opportunity, but it's a little random. A lot of, and what's been happening lately is, and when I say lately, I've noticed it more and more over the last year, is if the market starts moving up, towards that MOC time, so it's announced 10 minutes before the bell. If let's say the market starts creeping up for like 10 or 15 minutes leading up to that announcement, a lot of times that's what it'll be. So it's like traders are getting the numbers early, is what it looks like to me. We always joke that Pelosi is getting the numbers, and so sometimes you can anticipate if it's going to be a buy or a sell number because of the way the market moves leading up to that announcement. But that's about it. No real actionable way that I've found to benefit from it. I guess the one thing, opt for dollar, who's in here, if putting on a Mahomes fly right before the announcement, which is essentially like a long straddle with wings. He's been really successful scalping those, and I've started to do that a little bit. But if you go to financialjuice.com, that's the feed where we always listen for it. IWM dipping back into the red. Bitcoin dipping again. This has been quite a run up here in the S&P from Friday's low. ES hit a low on Friday of 66.55. We are now at 68.73. Seeking all-time highs, it appears. NASDAQ not near as strong. Chips kind of holding it down. Oh, let's see. Do we have any earnings today? Earnings. Today is Tuesday. MBIS was before the market. After the market today, Beyond Meat, OKLO is tradable. Circle before the market opens tomorrow. So Circle or OKLO. Circle, it's just bleeding down towards its IPO price. It's right under $100. About an $11 expected move, so 11%. Got any circle insiders that can shed some light on what direction they think it's going? Okay, hello. Had that nice run up to 193, back down to 104. Man, look at the implied volatility is pretty has been crushed leading into earnings. It's got an expected move of about 9.5. I didn't look at the implied volatility of circle. Same thing. Huh. It's interesting. Six-month mark is approaching for circle where employees can sell. Okay. Yeah, IPO was on June 5th. Yeah, I don't know. I might just pass on both of these. Might just take a pass on both of these. Yeah, I'm not a fan of buying straddles before earnings. Bitcoin hitting new lows of day. Russell's still dipping. Yeah, Bitcoin has not been too strong ever since it hit that all-time high. God, the sale of my Bitcoin at 127,000 looks genius now, doesn't it? I literally sold that day. Just half or a third, I can't remember. Back to 103,000. Got about 14 minutes till MOC. You guys going to do either the earnings plays? Anybody? IWM's dip getting bought up a little bit. Same with Bitcoin. Tezzy bouncing a little bit. Bank of America falling off. PLTR sneakily getting back up to highs of day. AMD had some news come out, got a little bit of a bounce and then gave it all back. I didn't even pay attention to what the news was. No, I didn't hear that. I think you just got to handle the short sellers like Elon did. Remember when Elon put some like shorts for sale with TSLA on the butt cheeks? Sold them on his website? Yeah, I mean, Tesla used to be one of the most heavily shorted stocks, and so Elon put some like little, biker shorts on his website for sale. He would taunt the shorters. IWM back in the green. So the two day trades I took were SPY. So I just kind of chopped around. Once it broke out and pulled back to these previous highs of day, this green line I've got marked, that's where I got long. Just worked perfectly. I took almost zero heat and it just kind of shot up from there. The other one I took was Bitcoin, and I was looking for a reversal. So it had this flush and tried to sell again really hard and bounced. And so I got long here looking for a potential bounce, and it just didn't happen. It's just been a week all day. So those were the two that I took. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much. And then especially after the whippy choppiness this morning, I was almost ready to shut it down. And then SPY just took off. Got about 8 minutes till MOC. The 50 fly is trading for around $1.25 right now. I think Cisco's tomorrow after the bell, isn't it? Yes, Cisco's Wednesday after the bell. Yeah, that stock has gone nowhere. Sky's the limit. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. If you go to my trade plan channel, which is zero DTE trade plans, there's a sheet that I update. And then if you go to the bottom of that sheet, I have the tabs of all the different trade plans that I've had over the months. And there's some old archived back tests there that I don't necessarily trade anymore, but and then one of the tabs I put on there are good back tests not currently traded, which I haven't updated in a while, but you might find some good ones in there as well. IWM, little pop. I'm at least going to do a little Mahomes scalp. See what it's trading at when we get closer. The 50 is currently trading at about $1.35 or so. IWM looks like it wants to go somewhere. A little over 4 minutes. Yeah, I'll try to put in an order here on the 50 fly once we get a little bit closer to MOC time. Looks like it's bouncing around about 150-ish. Right at 68.50. At about 2.5 minutes. Try to get filled at $1.60. Looks like it's trading for about $1.45, $1.50. Try to get filled before the MOC number, which is in about 90 seconds. SPX is at 48. If it pushes back up towards 50, it should get filled. Let's try $1.50. $30 seconds. Come on, fill me. Fill me up. Filled at $1.50. So then I'll put my exit order at $1. Try to get 50 cents. SPX at 49. MOC, oh shoot, came out. I didn't have my volume on. I didn't hear it. 315 million buy side, says Watson. Yeah, 350 million, 315 million, so real tiny. SPX up to 51. So I'm trying to get out of this fly for $1. Got in at $1.50, trying to scalp it for 50 cents, so I'd get out at $1. Still trading for pretty close to what I got in. SPX up to 52. I need my BICs. My BICs need to stay under 55. So if we could go down to 45, that would be better. It's hanging around that 50, not what we want. Still got 8 minutes. You waited till after MOC opt for dollar? Up to 52. Got my little golden doodle right by my side today, working from home. It's my little trading buddy. His real name is Vix, but we call him Boom Boom. 52 and a half. He's very volatile as a puppy. Yeah. I named him Vix, but it didn't stick. Nobody wanted to call him that. Somehow it got changed to Boom Boom, which is a good fit for him. All right, $1.30. Come on. Oh, there we go. Scalp hit. Scalp winner. SPX going for new highs. All right, now calm back down. Now calm back down below 55.
Order filled.
Calm down. Calm yourself down. NASDAQ going for highs. Just doesn't appear like it's going to settle in here, does it? We've got 6 minutes to go. Six minutes to go. Okay. It's pausing. It's pausing at highs of day. My BIX would really love to settle in below 55. If we can make that happen, I would get back everything I lost yesterday and more. Okay. Down to 52. I like it. I like where your head's at, SPX. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Calm down. Not that much. Settle in. I got to stay above 45. You've had a big 3 days. Just calm down. Take a nap. You've got 4.5 minutes. Where do you see the 5-minute one, Watson? Yeah, I'm looking at Financial Juice. Mine still says plus 315 million. Maybe I need to refresh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've had the dials in the past, but I'm not seeing the dials anymore. Where do I find the dials? Yeah, mine used to have that. It doesn't have that today. I like that because, yeah, it updates. All right, 3 minutes. Hold your head up. Above 45, below 55, and we're going to just have a good day. Sitting at 48. Jonathan, did you get locked? Did you take the 50 fly and get locked on the 55s? If so, you could be having a real good day if this thing flushes. Okay. 46. Come on, hold your head up for 2 more minutes. Into the 45s. Oh boy. Dipping below 45. 44. 44, minute and a half. 40, under 44. 43. Give me a little bounce. Give me a little bounce. Do the right thing. In the 42s. Less than a minute. Back up to 44, 30 seconds. There we go. Above 45, I love it. Whoa. There we go. Sitting above 45. This would be beautiful. It would be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. 10 seconds. 46. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Order cancelled.
There's the bell.
Order cancelled.
Looks like 68,
Order
46.
cancelled.
0.76. We're just going to put my Bix over 5600 for the day. Got everything back from yesterday. Nice. All right, all. That's a wrap. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.